eye shot with a 25 first aid dropping by him. If he did heal till the last minute, maybe he got that chicken, but will already to gap in the last game because the flight path coming from Big Candy down from the Milna region up to port. But where will the circle be? The Big Candy circle, always the craziest one. We've seen so many crazy things on Paradise Resort, Sunhawk, Artin and Paradise all the way up northern. Will it be the same for Big Candy?
Yeah, will it be the same? Man, we have seen a lot of hot springs here in the last couple of weekends, so will it be a repeat or will it be something different? If it goes up to port, I'll be pretty happy. I kind of like that port circle the last time we saw it happening, but okay, the circle will be revealed to us really, really soon, but I'm also looking at the drop points, whether these teams actually bump into each other early on or not, or will some of them actually change their drop points. And Mr. Circle, show yourself. Reveal to us the final, the last game, the final circle in the PMPL Final Season 3. Come on, Circle. Show yourself. Don't be shy.
This is gonna be the champion circle, but Bantu is not being the champion right now. He just dropped right in front of G and Roy. They got himself gun. He got himself vehicle. Bantu, woohoo! Gonna drive away. Goodbye, folks. See you in the next run. Oh no! He put himself. Oh no, Bantu! Why? Bantu! No luck in the shack. He goes straight right in. Oh my God! Where is this?
That's going to be disastrous for Bensu possibly, but then again, for All-Star Team Puya, they're not interested to take that fight somehow. They're not interested to finish him off. And there you go. Bensu will live to tell the tale another day. But could it be the same for Roy as well? Roy looks like he's in trouble. Rabbits now with the long range shot with the Bison there. Does not connect those shots onto V Gaming, which is on the other side. Bensu is still in this. And he has the vehicle. He will meet up with his buddies. Man.
A lot of players have nothing on them, including Bansu, and a couple of players just dropped by, happen to be sharing the same compound. Some of them are actually changing their drop spot. That is unexpected. And now VGM, Bansu, and the rest of them got themselves one compound to work with. Hopefully it's enough to supply the whole team temporarily. Speaking of which, they got quite a decent luck there, while Roy stuck bleeding out in the moment of ASTP losing more men. G and Ding rank it as well will not save him. He camouflaged himself in the bush, but the circle! Dino Puck, here we go.
And look at this. Looks like so far Yurdu Gang gets the circle together with Aura as well on Movatra. Man, it's going to be a little bit different now. Before this, we did see Hot Springs, and now it goes on to the other side. Could it be a Dino Park circle? Choo-choo, we all know that's our favorite. If it does go at the maze, yum, yum, yum. We like to see a little bit of that.
This is insane. This is one of the most rarest circle we've seen other than Port before. But Dino Park, will it end up there or will it be in the middle of the ocean now, Cloud? That's the bigger question because we've seen it before. It's not impossible for the circle ended up in the middle of the ocean. While we're looking at the teams that are already inside, it's going to be Aura, Iconic just touching the rim, some of them, and some of them of it blanks or the inside. Box Gaming will merge in as well as RRQ. They will bump into each other. Seems to be they are walking the same direction and they will clash. Coming out very late will be SMG, the furthest north on the map. But VGM, Micro Uzi finally got themselves a couple of guns, couple of weapons to work with. Will walk straight into where ESTP are, in the middle of it in Hot Springs.
Interestingly, but no, look at this. Rankit has the first shot here. Managed to get a knockdown to 1Z. And now Rankit, he also reveals his location. So not going to good for him. He is alone here. The Thompson being brought out. Try to put a little bit more pressure. Bensu tries to find out where Rankit is with the high ground view. And Bensu with the UMP in hand. No extended max so far. And Bensu need to be careful. He does not have any healing items at all. At least he has his buddies with him.
Oh, that tap dance from Bensu sure is going to make him a big play after this because he's jumping down the UMP now. No vest on him just yet. That's ballsy coming out from him alone because they're not having enough loot for these guys. These two teams are crying desperate to build up their loot, but in the meantime, both teams will not bow down to surrender. G coming out from the top. location, taking the painkillers. He wants to rush and he got himself quite decent amount to sustain a bit. While Bantu will be the contender next. Chua just behind the structure in the tree to work with only. A lot of structure in between, a lot of compound and buildings, making it hard for them to land any vision on their opponents.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of expected from Vikendi, though. Vikendi being one of those maps with the most compounds. Tuanzi, is he still up yet? Yeah, I think he is up. He has been saved by his buddies, but he has yet to recover himself. Now we're just overlooking a couple of other teams here that's still in the game. Yangon Galacticos splitting up their strategy 2-2. And we are now coming back to V Gaming versus All-Star Team Puyet. And look at this All-Star Team Puyet. They are playing with 3 team members. Ding is going for a long walk here along the edge of this area. Spots out maybe V Gaming, but don't exactly know where they are.
They're gonna drag the fight from Hot Spring to Contra all the way down, and now Tom with the Thompson living up to his name apparently, but got hit quite a lot. Let's take off out. He tried to take down on Rank. Rank opens the door, welcoming him to his death wish. But Rankin, let's take off out. It's still survived. Now they're rushing in. Rankin going up and down, but he still got knocked down in that shack. No way out. 1 entry point and 1 exit out. Bantu having back his revenge, being tailed and being chased just now. He's having that satisfaction, but it's not done yet. Chua from a side flank. G with the G to the 6C coming out, and he got 2. Ding helps him alongside with that, and G taking Chua, and both Tom out.
Oh, G doesn't have any healing items, but he needs to fend off Benzo, and Benzo easily gets a knockdown to G, and will finish off with the micro Uzi. He doesn't have enough health there, but Benzo looks like he'll be able to help his buddy up, Tuanzi. And you can see here, ASTP still has Ding still alive, but he is just nowhere near, but he may want to come in and take that revenge. And now just out the vehicle, Benzo is more than ready, and there you go. First team to bow out. Thank you so much for playing in the PMPL Finals. All-Star Team Puyet. We bid you adieu. Hope to see you in Season 3.
Hopefully, that's going to be the end for ASTP. Again, the first team to be out. Nice flip there by G9 and Ernie. But they are not going to have a rest because Iconic Few, Adoton and Blanks and now 4th Pro just scouted them out. We heard preemptive shot there coming up from Box Gaming. Louis who's passing by. But now they are just exploiting themselves. The explosion in 69. Louis dropped down from that vehicle entirely stopped by Iconic, and now they try to rush in to finish the kill. The execution will be done by himself, but nonetheless, one more team, or if you just march in, it's gonna be really massive with a 3-way war here.
Yeah, it could probably be a 3-way war here, but the only thing standing between them is those compounds. But look at this, the airdrop is right smack in the middle of the circle. Sometimes the airdrop could be a clue of where the circle could be, but I don't mind if it's a water circle. Let's be a little bit more evil. Just looking at a couple of other teams that are contending for the top spot. Secret Jin, way up north, just beside Port. And could they bump into SMG? Nah, they're too far away. A lot of the teams, they like to play in the middle so far, and most of them are actually there.
I have to agree. In the middle of the very cold map, we have so many teams coming out very late. Team Secret Jin rotating different parting ways from SMG, who happened to cross by Cosmodrome. But Aero Wolf here, interesting enough, they're not going south. They're going towards the north first. Seems like they will pick a fight against SMG around Port Vosto if SMG were to park there. If they actually drop by Mount Crescent first, SMG won't actually clash towards Aero Wolf, but I have a feeling they will force a fight with the one member last year, Aero Wolf, Super Una, trying to scout things out on VGM. But never mind, they made a U-turn just now. Hopefully they are moving parallel, so both teams avoiding as much clash as possible. On the side of Aura, Jaden, I'm not sure where are the rest of the team. This seems to be sparse right now, going separate ways, a bit far from each other, but not too far from them to actually getting back up.
Aero Wolf. For this last game, they cannot play how they've been playing for the last 2 days. Cannot. They need to get more kills if they want a chance to get that top spot. Yes, they had a little bit of a gap, but that gap is definitely not enough. Looking at how they performed today, it's not how they have been performing the last 2 days. So this last game, they need to get as many kills as possible. I hope they're comfortable doing that in the first place.
Sure, they should be doing that. Have to be comfort, but not comfortable enough to stay, confident all the way. You cannot be overconfident and let your guard down because this is where silly mistake cost them the whole entire tournament. Aura Steve, we do love Steve. This guy is really fun to watch. He always have something of very unorthodox play sometimes by Steve himself. Look at how he just gonna bridge camp this alone. Putra taking out on Bot's gaming chopper inside of their house. SMG trying to wrap things around, flushing the rest of Box Gaming out from here. I'm not sure where is the fourth play for Box Gaming, but currently they attracted way too much attention because Blanks is lurking around the corners. Putra got chipped down a bit, cancel out cooking that nade, but Jenny coming up from the other side. They got one man knocked down. F1 tried to finish it off. Oh, he got one!
Got it.
Jenny on the ground!
Oh my God, Trick City as well have been knocked down by Putra as well as a miracle play here. Praise going on for Putra. Does not connect yet. Trick City will be finished off by Blanks. And now Bot looks like he managed to get a knockdown to F1, but then again, Bot focus on.
Perfect nade!
Oh, that nade for Putra dropping onto them, and Box Gaming is out. What a nade from Putra!
That is the golden name coming up from Putra. Box Gaming boxed out straight away. Thank you so much for being part for the grand finals. See you guys next time. Hopefully they are performing better on season 3. They were world calibers. But right now, the fresh blood marching in. SMG, iconic Philippines even, are merging and on the rise of the occasion. Iconic Philippines, fourth row, segregated from Blanks, fanning out their position, making sure they got themselves more angles to cover. But their circle is the biggest problem. Seems like every single team there is, aside from VGM, all of them are touching the rim of the circle or in the middle of it. Dino Park, I'm not sure about this circle, but possibly ended up in the C region still.
Oh, yeah, it could still be that possibility, but look at this. What's the possibility here is that Roses looks like being taken out by 2K now. But no!
Barbecued!
My friends! And now looks like they're going to go for the CJ Matoy, finish off by Ice, and now we can see that, oh man, what? Oh my goodness, was Matoy pinned down behind? Did he not have an option to actually get out of there?
You literally have no way out. They shut off all the exit point for Matoy. Every single corners, every single window will be not open for him to get out from there. So all the rest of Team Secret will relocate themselves, losing one of their most important person in the team itself, the in-game leader and also the scouter. Team Secret Jin 2K seems to be having a huge upgrade of loot based on that box alone. So they are scouting over one more team right across them. It's going to be Aura. But they will back down first, bailing this out, relay back the information towards the rest of Team Secret Gen. And now they exploit a bit too much of the position for Aura. Steve and the rest of them did shoot a couple of preemptive shots. So it's not connecting so far. But Team Secret Gen, they are reassessing the situation and try to re-strategize how to approach that.
Yeah, it's trying to re-strategize here. Secret Jin, definitely something that they need to do here, but looks like they need to do it against Aura first. KC is now putting a lot of pressure. 2K have been knocked down by KC, and now KC is getting closer and closer, but then again, KC, he is all alone. His buddy is coming in to support him from afar. Jingle, and you can see here, Jaden has a high ground. Jaden has a long range shot there. KC is getting closer and closer. 2K is still yet to be picked up by his buddies, but they're getting closer and closer. As well as KC, he's going to be the entry fragger here. It's all or nothing for KC.
He wants a clean kill. He wants to seal the deal. Want to ensure they got 1 point extra there. But Kenshi overpick himself. He fought gallantly, but it's not enough. The rest of Aura trying to save their mates, Kenshi. But Tuku will be the bait for now. Temporarily the black sheep of the family. We have one more team approaching on the corner side. But Cosmos just going to march over and advance. Jaden has no enough time to actually overstay himself anymore. Kenshi trying to hit himself. Cosmos trying to save 2K. But again, Jaden almost got knocked down, but GZ taking down on Kenshi. Jaden on GZ. So who's winning this? Seems like it's a very neck-to-neck battle.
Oh my God, like Jaden now trying to do a jump shot, but no! But look at this Steve coming in from afar, and Secret Jin is out. They could lose the top spot because of this fight. Oh no, not good for Secret Jin.
This is really dangerous moment for Team Secret Jin, waiting anxiously, but nevertheless, it was a stellar performance coming up from day 2 from them itself. But now we all have to wait. It's all the waiting that's killing Team Secret Jin, waiting to see if they make it for the globals or not, waiting if they can actually be crowned as champions or not. Down to Bigatron, Arrow Wolf, and also RRQ, the top contenders for the number 1 spot. RRQ is so close to getting the global champions, but they have to make sure they will not be out the next one. We're down to 13 teams, 46 players still contending. VGM, the last one to be into the circle.
Yeah, oh man, it still could be the couple of teams here. RRQ Athena is still in this, and Team Secret is still in this as well. Bigaton Red is as well. Arrow Wolf is still in this. Man, this couple of teams, hot. PW, 888 also still in this. Man, it's still up till now. You really don't know who will get that top spot, who will get the slot to PMGC. But, well, Arrow Wolf, again, they are playing the super safe game, avoiding all the fights. Just look at their positioning there down south. No, I don't. If they want to go for the championship, no, it's not by playing that way. But if they want to play for PIGC, fine. They can still probably hang on to that top 4 spot.
But you do know Bigatron still won the trophy for them. The only trophy they didn't get is the Southeast Asia champion. Never mind the world champions. They got it twice. They want the thing that they never get. It's going to be the Southeast Asia. It's a big statement coming up from them. Iconic few. And also for Fro, one of the best MVP of the team itself. One of the best fragger and clutch a lot in this tournament only. Tamio tapping it out across to his iconic Philippines. But iconic Philippines have a lot of structure to work with, and it's going to be a very long stalemate for them. Same goes for Team Secret here. Staring each other with RRQ. They got the information. All they need to do is wait who make the first mistake. Dino Park, Team Secret is also close to us, the top contenders representing Southeast Asia. The next circle will be called who will be favored, will be a no man's land circle, will be in the sea, because the airdrop just dropped itself in the sea region, sea area. VGM just arrived as well. SMG coming out from Movatra will have to fight against YG and Icon.
Yeah, it's sometimes a clue again for the airdrop, but look at this Tamio tapping out onto iconic PH. Managed to get a couple of shots down to 4th row. Ooh, 4th row now, down to 50% of health. Tamio, man, how are you going to spot this guy? He's in between the stones. It's not going to be easy to give that counter fire onto him. Iconic PH at this point. They still have a full squad though, but okay, they are playing this super safe. Everyone's hugging into the compound. That's how Vikendi has lots of compounds to hug with.
Yep. Heavy compound map. The most hardest to learn your vision if you're playing sniper. And now Bigatron will be saying hello to Xavier again. While we have Corpus tailing them out. Being the sneaky guy as always, Corpus knows what he's doing when it comes to solo play all the way. Bigatron hugging around the corners, not budging. All the teams that's still inside of a circle don't even need to move. Same goes for Yidu Gang. Will be visited by Arrow Wolf, one of the teams that's still in the joints of going for the championship trophy. If they don't make a mistake, they made so many mistakes just today for Arrow Wolf, they cannot get out too soon again.
Yeah, they cannot. They cannot make another mistake here. If they want to go for the championship, they need to take a little bit of a risk because the kill points is something they need to farm. Yudu Gang as well, if they still want to break into the top 4 or maybe 5. Hang on a second. Gopai looks like, wow! That shot actually came from a flying car, did it?
It actually did. That's just how good when it comes to control the recoil from Luxy. Bigatron shows what they are and what they can offer. Flying car on 2020 or not, they can shoot it down. And now they're trying to even burn it. Barbecue on the way. It's gonna be Corpo lying down on the ground. Zaxi making sure that they try to pick him back up and stops making it on time. He doesn't have enough time because they will actually surround every way possible. Look at how they segregated themselves for Bigatron. Bigatron. Here they also got another new visitor. It's going to be RRQ across the street, but still far apart from them. So Bigatron, they need to wrap things up quickly, or they will have more than one team to deal with.
Oh, and Bigatron Red Aliens as well. They are very comfortable with Vikendi, so this is their map. And now looks like PWAA. They're going to go for the wraparound. They're going to go for the high ground here. They're going to overlook Bigatron Red Aliens instead. But is that going to help them, or is it going to expose them a little bit more towards other teams, just like Team Secret, who just can come in from behind and take those couple of kills?
Oh, wait for it. It's not done. We have PWAA in between Bigatron and also Team Secret marching in. RRQ still stagnant where they were. Not going to go anywhere for now. Xavier, on the other hand, have a visitor, Bensu, the troublemaker, with Twanzi coming up from the southern side. The south part of a circle is just too much. Look at how colorful the circle is. Coming from the northern side, only 3 teams there. SMG, Iconic Philippines, and Young and Galacticos might be the ones that just get away with the chicken dinner, because they are the ones that not contending these guys who's struggling to pincer themselves and just be sure to get that chicken in the last map here. Arrow Wolf taking down on Save Arabia first, but will it be the end?
Oh, will it be the end here? Not yet, not yet. They will not bow out yet. But Rabis, you need to be helped by his buddies there. 2-1-Z looks like will be taken out by TT for PW 888. And that could be another kill point for PW 888. 1Z now suffering the wrath of TT from a long range shot with the M4. And look at this 1Z. Oh, hang on a second. What happened? Oh, there was a kill still there from Xavier. They actually got the kill of Twanzi with the molly.
That is just really good timing coming out from them. That was really remarkable. Then that extra point in the back. But Bensu, you know what? He got a lot of healing. He can take his own time while he got himself obviously a vehicle to work with. The only person left for V Gaming got himself quite a decent amount of utilities. Now he has to be safe. He can avoid all the fight he can while just passing by Xavier's team. SMG, what just happened? It seems like they're having a forge clear pathway on top, but they'll be taken down by RRQ in between there, and it's going to be the end. RRQ getting more kills than they can ever get, trying so hard, desperate to stay at the top 5 as much as possible.
SMG, unfortunately, with that bowing out, no. At 11th place, unfortunately, we won't be seeing them in the PMGC slot, that is for sure. So SMG, GG, well played. See you next season. And now Aura against Yangon Galacticos. And now we can see Akeshi. Looks like Aura is playing with 3 team members, though Yangon Galacticos with a full squad right in front of them. The vehicle will be blown up by Steve. And now looks like they have 200 vehicles, 300 vehicles, in fact, that they can still play with. And if they want to go for the rush in there onto Aura, the nades have started. The rain of nades. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a bloodbath here.
Everybody boosted themselves up almost to the max, and we do see the bridge smoke has been appearing, and it just shows they want to flush the whole team of Aura out from there. They want the whole compound for theirs, and it's going to be inside of a circle too. It worth the pleasure. It's a prime spot for YG to stay put where they are if they can take it down from Aura. Here comes a Nate, tossing it out by 1 second. He is the god Nate here at this point for YG. 1 second, and they didn't connect so far, but still hovering around. 1 second separates from the other 3, making it sure they have more angles covering a wider angle to have the firepower to pressure on the side of Aura. Well, Iconic just spotted out what just happened. Oh, that was a huge nade, but that barricade from that Daisy and that vehicle only gives so much protection on YG.
Oh, but look at this. The circle favors Bigatron Red Aliens again.
What?
This time with Arrow Wolf inside it. PWAA as well as Team Secret. These top contenders there. But Rex looks like he'll be taken out by Ice. And now Ice will need to fend off against Team Secret. Team Secret really want to take this fight here. Both of these teams, they are not in the safe zone yet. Yuhai, will he help his brother there? The smoke will be tossed out by Yuhai, the first one. And now Yuhai try to go for the wraparound. Probably try to get a backstab here onto PWAA.
They're forced to actually sacrifice Rex in the process. He will bleed out for sure. It's a big risk here to save their mate, but Corpai started to finish off Rex straight away, getting the execution done. PW888, one of the team that's really close to get themselves not too far apart from Team Secret, 2 points away if we recall if they are on their overall standings previously. So now YG 1 second taking down on Aura, but Team Secret only have iShot and Yuhai to work with. RQ is around corner. Iconic is there as well. And UI making the decision right now. They will try to wrap things around, taking a longer route instead. But it will be 2v2 teams. We're talking about across, and will be Gig Fam, another team nearby. Aura, on the other hand, have to leave this vicinity instantaneously because they cannot overstay themselves anymore. And that's a spray coming from Yudu again by YG, taking that head quite hard.
Oh, that was so hard there for YG, and now Drax looks like he has visitors in the compound. Aura is here in the same building, and Drax down to Yes, he can get the one knockdown, but there's one more behind it. Drax down with Michael Uzi in hand still, and Drax, oh my goodness, Drax so close for him. Yes, now with the rest, but then again the high ground wins, and Aura will be out at 12th place.
It's not done and dusted yet. Another one bites the dust. It's going to be Aura plays himself at 12th place. Thank you so much for partaking in the grand finals this time. See you next one. But Luxy keep on popping up on that feed. He's been taking so many teams by himself. But UI is not over yet. They have to fight this through. Kickflip coming out from behind, wiping them off from foot there. It's going to be iShot left. Here's the solo survivor. Team Secret might lose this position. Will it cost him their whole entire globals because they placed themselves 11th spot. Follow suit by YG on 10th place. But we're not done yet. Gig Fam QB will have to take the fight against PW888 with also one more team nearby. Saviors on their right side. There's a huge nade dropped out. Icon Blake taking on RQ Ernie. RQ fighting against Yudu to fight off all the wars. The World War III has begun.
Oh, PW888 is their closest contenders to the 5th spot at least. So if PW888 is still alive, I worry for Team Secret. But then again, let's leave that worry for later on. RRQ Athena is going up against Yudu Gang. They are kind of stuck in between a couple of other teams here. And now look at it, the circle actually still favors Bigatron Red Aliens.
Will they finally lift up that trophy for Bigatron? But it's not done. It's okay for Bigatron. They already got themselves for the globals. We're talking about the high contenders, the top contenders here. Fredo seems like a perfect name. Will it be a Kobe? No! Oh my hole! G9 knocked down on his knees now. Only one member of RQ left. They are gone there as well, biting the dust. Oh my goodness me. RQ.
Oh, Luxy actually kills stealing there. QB taking out Fredo as well as Mampara. QB with a double knock from Jake Fam. And now we can see Jake Fam. They have the high ground. PW888. They still have all four their team members. They have a compound, but they need to move as well. The circle doesn't favor them at this point. But they need to fight off against Bigatron Red Aliens to get to the circle. Yudu Gang. They still have 3 with Fredo being knocked out.
Oh, Drax trying to give so much pressure on 2 teams at once, including D2E, the last man on RRQ. He got nowhere to run. Oh, he got fired back, Drax. He whiffed that. He whiffed such a golden opportunity, but Blake's the next one to be out there, down there. D2E still taken down by Iconic, and RRQ puts himself in 9th place. And now Bigatron next. PW888 bowing down as well. There goes their slot. But thank you so much for the grand finals. But will they still be in the top 5 later? They have to wait this anxiously, gritting their teeth. And Geek Fam QB start the fight against Bigatron. Bigatron is not safe as well. Luxy and Ryzen trying to wrap things around. Taxi trying to save Micro by Geek Fam. Wiped out there on 7th. 5 kills on Bigatron.
Oh, Geek Fam is now out, but the circle still kind of famous. Oh, the circle moves on to the other side, so that's Bigatron Red Aliens. They need to move on to the other side. And now Arrow will pretty much kind of at the circle. Bensu looks like he has been taken down. And now being gaming will bow at 6th place because of Red Aliens. They need to find a way to move on to the other side. They still have an entire squad here, but will that last on the Fredo? Putting pressure on the Aero Wolf from the high ground.
Oh, the toss. Ryzen tossing out a very long range. Nate, go on top of Savior. That's the end of it. Ryzen gets two. Eliminated by Bigatron. Now next, Yudu Gang. Another one goes down. Biting the dust. Arrow Wolves stay down. Be tamed there. While Bigatron here pushing in. Iconic Blade still under the bridge. Nobody spots him. We have only 3 teams, 8 players. Yudu Gang. Can they find themselves out there? Bigatron is going to be 4. B4 for Yudu. Iconic Blanks. Stay low as possible. Still under the bridge. But it's not in the middle of the circle. Every single player inside of the last map, last match of the grand finals, not in the center of the circle. Ryzen barbecue just now. He just found himself right across Blanks.
Oh, but look at the Yudu Gang gets the circle! And now Blanks have been finished off by Zuxi. And now it's the top 2 here. It's with the Yudu Gang and Bigatron Red Alien for the last chicken dinner on the PMPL final season 2. And now Drax now going for the wraparound. He tries to connect his shot there. Managed to connect it onto Microboy, but not good enough to actually knock him down. It's 4v2 at this moment. Jumper trying to come in for another angle. Jumper knocks Luxie, and Luxie takes back out the Jumper. Luxie getting closer. Smoke is covering him, but Fredo coming in, and Fredo finish up Microboy.
Oh no, now only 2 left on Ryzen and Luxie here. Bigatron tried to clutch things out, but Yudu, there's so many men, but still well on alive. Gretsch coming up from the flanks. Ryzen tried to find the scout, finding the spot, the sweet spot they're waiting for. The nades has been tossed. A lot of barricade of nade being tossed here. 16 kills on Bigatron right now. The championship. Luxie, and now trying to get one. This is the wait, man, really soon. Chicken dinner, Bigatron, Ray Aliens, 18 kills on the last game. With the wrapping up chicken dinner, the globals is